Virginia's state parks boast many amenities for travelers: pools, lakes, cabins, and hiking trails. But only one park boasts a museum that celebrates Virginia's rich farm and forestry industry history. Chippokes Plantation State Park's Farm and Forestry Museum is a self-guided exhibit that allows visitors to explore the lives of Virginia farmers at one of the oldest working farms in the nation.
We have a number of tools and implements that really highlight the period from about the early 1800s up through the early to mid 1900s.
In 5 outdoor exhibit halls, visitors can see how tools, techniques, and even crops themselves changed over time. The walking tour shows the many different skill sets used to run a large farming operation. Tools of blacksmiths, coopers, cobblers, and homemakers used during the birth of modern agriculture in Virginia are all on display. And there are several other historic landmarks on the property, including the home of Albert C. Jones. Jones was one of the first owners to actually live on the plantation, as opposed to previous owners who had been overseers or managed tenants who farmed the land for them. Jones used the river house as his principal residence until he built an Italianate brick home on the property around 1855.
This is the historical side of the park. We have farm buildings, we have a number of tractors, old-time tractors here on display. We do free tours of the mansion. Again, the access to the museum here is free. The only cost to folks is the $5 admission fee per vehicle to get into the park.
Other exhibits highlight the Tidewater region's tradition of forestry. Visitors can see a 1930s portable sawmill that was owned by Victor Stewart during the height of the timber boom.
The museum does a good job of showing folks the transition from the horse-drawn era up through again when tractors, especially the small early tractors, were first brought into farmers' lives, and how that really made life a lot easier. They were able to farm a lot more acres and do a lot more and so forth. So it is really interesting, and does give folks a good idea of how that transition was made.
Farm life would not be complete without crops and animals. The farm at Chippokes includes donkeys, pigs, goats, and chickens, and a bountiful garden area. And there is a little something for everyone at the state park.
We do have a campground, a 50-site campground. We have a visitor center. We also have an Olympic-sized swimming pool, which comes in real handy on days like today. And we have access to the James River, so a lot of folks like to go down there and walk along the river's edge, look for fossils, look for shark's teeth, and things like that.
Chippokes Farm and Forestry Museum conducts special events throughout the year and has guided group tours based on Virginia's standards of learning. The educational programs include livestock, plantation life, crops and soil, trades and crafts, and instructional nature trail. For more information on these programs, contact the park at 757-294-3439 or by going to dcr.virginia.gov. Reporting in Surry County, I'm Sherry McKinney.